三辻先輩ですか？今日はいらっしゃってませんが、伝言があればお伝えしますが。
ねえ、いや、姉貴ならまだ学校にいるんじゃない。さっき校舎で見たけど。
そうか、邪魔をした。
Okay.
エミヤ？バイトじゃないのかな？すぐ出てったから。
もしかすると生徒会室かも。まだエミヤ出入りしてるから。けどどうかね。あいつ、どこにでもいるようでどこにもいないからな。
Everywhere yet nowhere. I don't know. Both Mitsuzuri Ayako and Emiya Shiro are unavailable. This time I have to come investigate by myself without Makidera or Yukika. Makidera has the enthusiasm, but her interests don't coincide with mine, so she's useless. Yukika feels bad about the fight between Tosca and Emiya, so forcing her to accompany me would be cruel. What is in that brain of yours, Himuro? But this is becoming rather curious. Although I started investigating Mitsuzuri Ayako out of mere curiosity, Miss Tosca and Emiya Shiro suddenly got involved and created a suffocating tension. However, fundamentally, the degradation of the relationship between Tosca and Emiya is a separate matter from the issue of Mitsuzuri's boyfriend.
しかし
I mumble to myself as I head towards the student council room.
あの生徒会長殿に直に当たるしかないのか。
Good luck with that? If Emiya is there with him, I can just separate them and ask him alone. If Ryudo is alone, I'll have to ask him directly in order to clarify the truth about Mitsuzuri. I'm puzzled as to why I'm so riled up about this, but I cannot accept giving up and wasting it all for nothing now.
3年の氷室だ。入るぞ。
No. The student council room is mostly empty. Mostly. People said that the members of the current student council are too businesslike. And as usual, the most enthusiastic man within the student council is the only one in the room. Emiya Shiro is absent.
寺の子が一人で残業か。
年内に引き継ぎの資料をまとめねばならないのでな。役所の娘ならば師走に向けて働く姿など見慣れたものだろう。
I guess. The student council president, Ryudo Issei, sternly closes his mouth. It goes without saying that he is a handsome man, but his expression is clearly showing his misgivings about me.
それはまた耳慣れぬ呼ばれ方だ。
自分にも竜道一世という名前がある。顔を合わせるなり寺のこと言われるのは気に障る話だと思わないか？
Yep, you know, he has a point, Himuro. His manner is quite overbearing, but it must be because he is not familiar with me. I lightly bow my head to him. Continuing to argue over this will get me nowhere.
失礼した。それでは竜道一世君。
よろしい、氷室金子。何か生徒会に用があるのですか？
Oh,
陸上部のようでもクラスのようでもない。貴方個人に用があってきた。
Ryudo's eyebrows furrow. That's understandable. He probably feels troubled to hear that I have personal business with him. I sit down on the chair he offers. I'm grateful that the room has already been cleared of other people. I straighten my back and face Ryudo.
私に用がある？
Uh-huh.
竜道、君は三辻綾子と付き合っているのか？
Straight face, straight question, just bang, bang, bang. I forego any preamble and just cut to the chase.
なんですと付き合う
Huh? Yeah, that was indeed the question that was posed to you.
寺の子、君も今かなり取り乱している。なるほどな。いや、邪魔をした。
Huh.
待て氷室かねいきなりそれで帰ろうとするな
Yeah. I guess it's fair that he'd be a bit shaken up after that. He grabs onto my sleeve to stop me. It is a display of panic unbecoming of the student council president, who is known for being cool, calm, and collected.
私の用は済んだのだが、これ以上引きとどめても仕事の邪魔だろう。私の質問は忘れてもらって結構だ。
Not for him it isn't. not for him.
そうはいくものかいきなり他人に三辻綾子と付き合っているかどうか尋ねておいて忘れてくれで納得できる輩がこの世のどこにいる
Yeah, no, I guess it'd be kind of alarming. Indeed. Ryudo flares up at me. I feel that it would be better for his happiness if we do not continue on this subject any further. But I suppose he cannot just let it go and forget about it.
そもそもなぜ自分とあの女が付き合っているという話が出てきた
Curiosity?
君より他に該当者が見当たらないからな。あの三辻城と釣り合いの取れる相手というのは。
Ryudo nods his head in understanding. Oh, that was easy. I think he accepted that, but a frown quickly descends upon his face.
あの女丈夫と釣り合いが取れるというのはなかなかの光栄ではあるがそれは回答になっていないそもそも君がこの方面に興味を持っているというのは意外だったが
Yeah, I guess it's fair to be surprised that the Himuro of all people would be interested. Sort of.
三辻城が誰と付き合っているかという話題で、ただいささか無粋な好奇心を満たすために調べて回っているに過ぎない。
Although I wonder whether that will suffice as an answer.
先ほどは慌てていたが、さては竜道には意中の相手がいるのか。ほう、その顔を見るとまんざらでもないようだな。
何を言うかそういう君だって尊敬する相手の一人もいないのか
尊敬する人物なら多い。竜道もその一人だ。世辞ではないぞ。そんな失礼な顔をするな。
自分も一目置く人物から言われるのは正直喜ばいややはり世辞として受け取っておこう
But if she says it's not flattery, I think her of all people wouldn't lie about that, but okay. Ahem. Ryudo clears his throat. I cannot tell whether this modest part of him is a virtue or a bad habit.
しかし三辻が男女交際をしているとは自分も初耳だろう
私も昨日知ったばかりだ。候補者はまずは的を信じ、そして君だった。
信じはありえないだろう
He's just like, yeah, no, definitely not. Ryudo frowns. A small headache strikes me as I recall what happened in the back forest yesterday. Uh-huh.
同じことを的を桜城に尋ねたら目を丸くしていた。
それは彼女も災難だったなしかるに私も的を信じと同じぐらいにありえないと思うが 三釣りの交際相手か。
Again, we are just going off of Makidera's instincts about whether Mitsuzuri has a boyfriend. Like, we can't even be certain about this. So it's like, I must have piqued his curiosity. Ryudo falls into deep thought and eventually lets out a long sigh.
エミヤがもし三釣りと付き合っているのであれば祝福したのだがな。
Himuro's like, what? Emiya, that zoom enter of like mind. Oh man, Emiya Shiro and Mitsuzuri Ayako. I'd never considered that possibility at all until now. That is only natural, after all.
だがな、氷室女子。エミヤが付き合っているのはあの遠坂凛ではないか。あのジョマ遠坂だぞ。女狐だ、女怪だ。それがエミヤをたぶらかしおってからに。
Ryudo, Issei, man, come on.
ひどい話だと思わんか。おまけにエミヤもエミヤで矢に下がるありさまだ。
The possibility that Emiya could be Mitsuzuri's boyfriend is completely excluded due to Miss Tosaka. Seeming to have gotten a bit impassioned, Ryudo continues talking on and on towards me.
だからあの女狐だけは捨ておけと言ったのだ。エミヤの良き性質を遠坂の甘い魔性は蝕み損なう。
You really don't like her, huh?
そのあたりを早く悟れと何度言ってもエミヤはあの女に絡め取られたままだ。いいか、全くけしからん。
Himuro's like, really? I wonder whether he is absorbed in deriding his longtime arch enemy Tosaka, or is deeply lamenting the fall of his friend. Both?
悪行増言を私に聞かせてもらっても困るのだが。
そうであったか。とにかくエミヤと遠坂が付き合っているというのがいかんのだ。ああ、もし三釣綾子やセイバーさんがエミヤの伴侶であれば、この竜道一世喜び祝福し応援したもの。
Why not all of them? You know? Seiba, he mentioned an unfamiliar name, but does it belong to someone from this country? No. Well, not technically, no. Although for Ryudo to add a polite honorific after her name, he must be well acquainted with her. How unusual for there to be a female that has become so familiar with Ryudo. Suddenly, I realize that I myself am speaking quite familiarly with him.
氷室君でもまあエミヤの相手であれば望ましくはあるな。
Okay.
君もとっさに大変なことを口にするな。
I definitely cannot see Shiro and Himuro, to be honest.
今のをご当人に聞かせたいものだ。彼がどんな顔をするものか。
Yeah. This class president's weakness seems to be that Emiya Shiro. Just what kind of obsession do these two have? Makidera and Miss Tosaka, and him with Emiya. Some people are just hard to understand.
いや、それはやめていただければありがたい。
当たり前だ。私とてエミヤシロを捕まえ損ねているのだからな。前に君のことを彼に尋ねようとした時には、遠坂城との口論の最中だった。
Well, you just improved Issei's mood. it is bad taste to touch upon such matters. However, Ryudo's eyes narrow in delight as if he has just heard good news.
ほう、本当か。それは。
嘘などついても一文の得にもならない。おそらくは恋人にはつきものの感情の行き違いであろうが。
Despite that, there are those who prematurely rejoice over it. I scold both Makidera and Ryudo Issei in my mind. I can imagine Miss Tosaka saying, "Why are you guys so happy about other people's business?" And I would answer her thusly, "It is a beautiful girl's fate. Accept it."
ヒムロ君？
いや、なんでもない。とにかく三辻綾子が誰と付き合っているか、調査はこれで暗礁に乗り上げたわけだ。
ほう。三辻が苦手そうなのは知っている。エミヤのところのライダーさんだ。だが逆はなかなか思い当たらない。
Another unfamiliar name reaches my ears. Is that a nickname or her real name? Well, I mean, it's not really a nickname per se, but it's not her real name either. A saber is a sword or a weapon, and a rider is a driver of some sort. They're strange even as surnames. In any case, Rito seems to be out of ideas too. No. Now that I've come to this point, I can think of one other possibility. How long has it been? It seems to be noisy and boisterous outside, but in contrast, the inside of the student council's room is filled with peace and tranquility.
ソチャで構わなければ飲むか、ヒムロ君。
いや、意外だな。竜道会長とこんなに親しく話し込むことがあるというのは。
そうだったな。あなたは接触がなかっただけで、元より自分に他意はない。我が生徒会執行部も、君ほどの優秀な人材に恵まれていれば、今頃は。
いるか？
God damn it, Maki. The door suddenly bursts open. No, it's more accurate to say that it is literally thrown open.
誰かと思えば3年の牧寺か。ノックぐらいできないものかね。
牧野寺、学園の備品は大事に扱わねばいかんぞ。
何を二人してそんなに落ち着いてやがる。
For some reason, Makidera is in a ferociously excited state. Ryudo gazed frankly and coldly at the noisy Makidera who just barged into the room.
どこ行ってたかと思ったぞ、ヒムロ。だから大変なんだって。
だから大変だというのは大胆な省略だな。マキには携帯を使うとかメールを打つとかそういうつては思いつかないのか。
You know, that would have been probably faster, yeah.
そんなことはどうでもいい。行くぞ。
She roughly grabs onto my sleeve. Perhaps this is my sleeve's fate to be grabbed onto here in the student council room. Perhaps.
騒がしいな、君の連れは。
静かになられても調子が狂う。失敬した。茶はいずれいただこう。
早くしろ。竜道の坊主なんかほっとけ。
How rude. Behind us, I can hear Ryudo say, Makidera, I don't recall allowing you to call me the son of the temple either, but I've already been dragged away. recklessly running through the hallways doesn't really agree with me, but it cannot be helped with Makidera in this state.
何が起こった？
今、ユキッチに現場を押さえてもらってる。もう特ダネなんだよ。
What is it? As I try to keep up with her, I glance at Makidera's face.
ぐへへへ、いただきだ。
Why does that expression of hers make me feel so uneasy?
あ、カネちゃん、こっちこっち。よし、ユキッチ、まだいるな。
Is it Shiro and Ren? It has to be, right? We stop and cut off our voices. Is there something around the corner of this hallway? Nani? Mitsuzuri Ayako and Emiya Shiro are near the stairwell. Strange. What is this pair that I was just thinking about in the student council room doing here?
な、特ダネだろ。
Yeah, I guess.
さっきからずーっと三辻さんとエミヤくん喋ってるよ。ちょっと楽しそうに。
Just as Yukika says, the two of them are talking openly with each other. It was quite a contrast compared to the thorny atmosphere during the conversation between Miss Tosuka and Emiya on the roof that was clear even from far away. Emiya's face is an open book like usual, but how should I describe Mitsuzuri-san?
笑った。笑ってるね、三辻さん。
ずいぶん親密そうではないか。
I guess. I speak frankly. Although not as much as Tosuka, Mitsuzuri Ayako usually wears an angry expression more often than a smile. But the way she talks with Emiya and even slaps his back is not her usual self.
仲良かったんだね、エミヤくんって。
I mean, yeah, they were rivals, sort of, in the archery club, so...
元はといえば、いや、でも、あそこまでだとは知らなかったな。いやはや。
oh.
何話してるんだろうな、あの二人。
I don't know.
聞こえないが、ここから出ていくわけにもいくまい。
You could... I mean, if you act naturally and just walk by, they probably won't question it. Yukika's expression is troubled. That's only natural. Rather, it would be a problem if it didn't pain her heart eavesdropping on the private lives of Miss Tosuka and Miss Mitsuzuri like this. For the deeply kind and natured Yukika, this must be torture. And Makidera is just standing there with sparkling eyes and no sign of being troubled by this in the least. This one is a big problem.
何か言ったか、ヒムロ。
いや、我が身を顧みて恥じ入っただけだ。しかし意外なようで意外ではない組み合わせだな。
どういうことだ、それ。
Makidera looks back with a puzzled expression. But before I could answer, the scene occurring down the hall changes.
話が終わったのか。しかし。
Mitsuzuri walks down the stairs smiling. Uh-huh. Emiya heads this way. Oh no. Are we going to have to run away again? Panic sets among us. But we won't make it in time. Emiya glances curiously at us and then continues on his way. Uh-huh. silently, without a word from him or us. Okay. Yukika finally heaves a sigh of relief. Now that Emiya and Mitsuzuri are gone, even I feel such a strong sensation of both tension and relaxation that I want to loosen my collar. Makidara's shoulders shake as she smiles suspiciously. Smiles.
すごいもの見ちゃったね。
いやー、エミヤを追跡していた甲斐があったね。何かしでかすんじゃないかと心待ちにしてたんだよ。
What do you mean by you knew he'd pull something? What?
そうすると今回から足を踏んだのは私だったということか。
Sorry, didn't sleep well. I regret having fallen behind Makidara. No, it wasn't entirely fruitless.
っていうか、さっきヒムロは竜道と生徒会室で何やってたんだ？
あれ、竜道くんと一緒だったんだ、カネちゃん。
Makidara asks as if she has just remembered it. It's not a topic I should bring up now, but it's also not a secret.
竜道に直談判をしていた三綴と付き合っているのかと。
で、やつめはなんと？
あっさり否定されたな。どうも会長殿の意中の人は違うらしい。
I wonder who.
なんだな、会長様も面白おかしい秘密を抱えているのかい。
How troublesome. Although the circumstances around Mitsuzuri have become complicated, both Ryudo and Makidara have been creating chaos and confusion inside my head. I wish I would follow Yukika's example. She is truly quiet, kind, and cooperative. I try to imagine a quiet, kind, and cooperative Makidara, and immediately give up on doing so. Yeah, that picture just doesn't work.
そうなのか。お似合いのカップルだったのにね。
私もそうあってほしかった。あれは絵になるカップルだったから。
じゃあ今度のカップルはどうだい？絵になるかい？
By this couple, she could only mean one thing. Mitsuzuri Ayako and Himiya Shiro.
マキちゃん、もしかして。
エミヤと三綴だろ。あの二人がよもやあんな風にくっついてたとは思わなかったね。
Makidara appears to be genuinely happy. Why? But even so, it doesn't seem quite right. This whole thing smells like trouble.
どうだろう。エミヤは元弓道部で、三綴城はエミヤに随分遺留工作をしていたと聞く。辞めた後でも腹部を働きかけていたというな。
He was their ace apparently, so understandable.
エミヤってうまいらしいな。全国目指せるくらいだって藤村先生から聞いたことある。
でも藤村先生も学生時代はなんだっけ、冬木の虎伝説があったんだよね。
Again, was that self-proclaimed? The legend of the tiger of Fuyuki told about in rumors is more like some kind of occult horror story, though. Getting back to the main topic.
とにかく弓道部をエミヤが辞めても三綴城との接点はあったわけだ。
あの代の副部長が真治だもんな。私が三綴だったとしたら同じことしたくなるよ。ましてよ、エミヤがうまいとなればますます。
だよね。
Makidara nods in sympathy, while Yukika becomes depressed. Emiya and Mitsuzuri's going out means that Miss Tosuka is getting left behind in the dust. It's a somewhat harsh thing to imagine for Yukika, who admires her.
でも三綴がしていたのは遺留工作じゃなくて男女のアプローチだったってことか。
I don't think so. I don't think so.
おかしいよマキちゃん。それだったら遠坂さんより先に。
What Yukika says is quite right. If Miss Mitsuzuri and Emiya started dating around the time he quit the club, then it wouldn't be strange for it to have gotten out by now. Furthermore, that would mean that Miss Tosuka cut in from the side and stole Emiya. If that happened, the relationship of the two, no, the three of them, would have inevitably worsened. But the circumstantial evidence rejects that. I have not heard anything about Miss Mitsuzuri and Miss Tosuka becoming estranged from each other. And Mitsuzuri's change in behavior was first seen in the beginning of spring as well. In other words, Miss Tosuka was dating Emiya first. This is certain. Are they gonna come to the harem, conclusion?
おう、そうだな。
Yeah.
どういうことなんだこれは。
難しいが理屈が合わないわけではない。そうだな。
I motion towards the two with my hands, precisely arranging the three of us into an equilateral triangle.
何するのカネちゃん。
例えば私とユキカと牧野氏が等間隔に離れていたとする。これでどうだ？
Okay. She's like, what?
いや、どうもしないけどさ。何よそれ。
The two tilt their heads in confusion, wondering what was about to happen.
ではこうしたとする。
え？
I step sideways and stand right behind Yukika. Okay. And then gently embrace her around the waist.
何するのカネちゃん。
どうだ牧野氏、今の心境をありていに言ってみるがいい。
なんかすごく悔しい気がするんだけどな。
Yeah, I guess. Within my arms, Yukika struggles, but I can only apologize in my mind. I want to continue the explanation while in this position, but I can't since the people around us are starting to stare. Yeah, things are getting interesting. Yeah. Oh boy. I think I know where she's going with this, but okay. I release my hands and free Yukika.
そういうことだ。
Okay.
なあ、変なことをしてすまなかったな、ユキカ。
びっくりした。カネちゃんいきなり抱きついてくるんだもん。
Uh-huh.
ヒムロの言いたいことが分かったような分からないような。
つまり先ほどの牧寺を三綴城、ユキカをエミヤ、私を遠坂城として考えてほしい。当初3人はほぼ等間隔の正三角形。いや、エミヤと遠坂の間は極度に離れた二等辺三角形だった。この状態ではお互い心理的に何ら波風は立ちようがない。
Okay. I form a triangle with my fingers to demonstrate. Both Makidera and Yukika nod as they follow along.
あの状態では何も思いようがないね。単なる友人だから。
でもカ 姉ちゃんがしたみたいに。
だが三剣城の前で友人であった遠坂城と恵宮四郎が交際するという事態が発生する。そうなると牧寺の位置にいた三剣城はやおら孤立することになる。そうなれば彼女は自然と
Uh-huh. After I explain it up to there, Makidera continues the train of logic.
三剣にしてみれば悔しくもあるよな。それまでエミヤが好きだったかどうかは置いといても取られちゃったわけだから。
悔しいというか、そこで初めてエミヤが恋愛対象となりうる男性であったと気がついたというところか。
Himuro, I get what you're saying, but like, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's not correct, but it's interesting. Interesting theory. Hey, you know. Oh boy.
そうなると三剣城は嫌でも恵宮四郎を意識することになる。今までの接触も帯びている色合いが変わってくる。ゆえに
I stop here to observe Makidera and Yukika's expressions. And judging that the details of my story have settled in, I continue.
むしろ遠坂城の交際が始まってからこそ三剣城と恵宮の交際の可能性が発生する。
上出来だ。今までの説明の中では一番説得力があるぞ、日村くん。氷の脳細胞が冴え渡っているな。
Brain cells are commendable. I guess so.
特別に君に座布団3枚進呈だ。
Cool. The moment my explanation ends, a cheerful Makidera's shout of joy comes out. 3 cushions, she says. In other words, she must be hinting that I have been overdoing it. It is vexing, but I cannot deny it. Yes, it is an eclipse scene. It's Act 2 of Himuro, the Love Detective. With the hurdle now cleared, there's a great contrast between the delighted Makidera and Yukika. It pains me to see Yukika without a smile.
でもそうなると遠坂さんが。
Make sure not to do any other... why? I'm guessing other ones are bad? As in... that kinda... I'm guessing? They're all are. Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. That might be why because I have one other one available, but it wasn't showing up. That might be because I have the censor H content on. So I don't think when I have that on, I don't think it even lets me.
非常に言いづらいことになるのだが、ありていに言えば遠坂城は恵宮に浮気されていることになる。
No.
いや、
Well, maybe.
三剣城、遠坂城、恵宮の気まずい三角関係と言うべきか。とにかく。
Himuro, I just don't see it. I don't know. Although I had intended to find out Mitsuzuri's significant other, I ended up prying into someone else's love triangle before I knew it. Well, sure, that's a pretty big... I mean, true, but him and Mitsuzuri... I don't know. In addition to that, I am a third party, just out to satisfy my own curiosity. Although it is a bit late, I begin to hate myself. I know you're fine. Yes, for now. But there is one person not here for their own curiosity. that is reveling in having gained a personal advantage. Also, why is my...
まったくエミヤのやつもなかなかの色男だね。遠坂と三綴りの二股たよくやる。うん、敵ながら感心するね。
Yeah, no, I guess if that were to be the case, which I doubt, I guess it would be impressive.
そういう言い方はあんまり良くないよ、マキちゃん。
でもな、これを遠坂が知ればどう思うことか。ねえ。
Maki, it looks like even being rebuked by Yukika could not keep her loose lips in check. As with the timing discussing Ryudo, Makidara's interests are centered around Tosaka. She will say something about using Tosaka since it has come to this, although it seems like she says this sort of... She will say something about using Tosaka since it has come to this, although it seems like she says this sort of thing every day. I gotta slow down my speech, man. I just trip myself up when I talk that fast. Oh god.
さっきからなんだよ、ヒムロ。気味悪い目で私を見て。それはもしかして私に惚れたな。私に惚れるとやけどするぜ。
That's not quite... no. Just no.
私に惚れれば投書を追うぞ。名は体を表すというからな。
I don't know.
それはさておき、面倒なことになった。
ま、遠坂とエミヤは喧嘩してるし、エミヤと三綴はあれほど仲良しだったらそのままでもいいだろ。いずれはこの牧寺様の勝利の日が訪れるってもんや。
Maki, you are kind of twisted.
君はいいかもしれないが、仮説は立ったがまだ確証がない。このまま観察を続けるのも悪くはないのだが、さすがに。
This time, I'm avoiding hearing the story directly from those involved. Yeah. In what way could I intervene in it and expose this delicate love triangle between men and women to the surface? Makidara's agitated gaze pours onto me.
また誰かにこいつを確かめるっていうの、ヒムロ。
Maybe?
もはやここまで行くと修正と化しているが、諦めてほしい。しかし、この三者に接触のある人物というのはいないではないか。残念ながらここで手詰まりか。
Let's see. I mean, Sakura comes to mind again. With Ryudo Issei now to the question, no one else comes to mind. But from the most unexpected place, standing alone, Yukika mutters.
一人いるよ。
ユキコ。
私もやっぱりエミヤ君のことちゃんと確かめたい。そうじゃないと遠坂さんが。
そうだな。ここまでやったからにはきちんと確かめる。しかしユキコ。
Could there be anyone we know that meets such criteria? Yeah, Sakura.